Performance Evaluation 2025, Goal Creation. To begin, we log into Paycom. We select Client, identify the company code, enter our username and password, and log in. Once on the home page, we navigate to the options bar and select Talent Management, Performance Management, Goal Management. Here, the system gives us the option to create goals. We can see an existing goal, which we'll use as an example. Each goal group is defined by the year, a strategic objective, a keyword, the position, and, if needed, the employee code. Each goal needs to be defined and added. Then we assign an employee or a position to these individual goals. Creating a goal group. First, we click on Create Goal Group. Here we define the goal group name using this format. The year 2025, followed by a hyphen and a strategic objective. For example, GRO for growth, INNO for innovation, EFF for efficiency, ESAT for employee satisfaction. In this case, we'll use the EFF code for efficiency. Next, we select the position, in this example, clinical agent, and enter the employee code. Since this position includes multiple employees with different objectives, we need to make sure the correct information is assigned. Now let's check a few important settings. The goal group type must be set to performance. Under tags, we click the plus sign and select annual. And we make sure to check the following boxes. Allow employees to manage goals outside of performance review. Include goals in performance reviews. Supervisor and self-assessment. Once everything is set, we click Save. Now the system displays the goal group, but it doesn't have individual goals or assigned employees yet. Let's move on to creating individual goals. Creating individual goals. We click here, then select Add Goal. For each goal, we need to define a goal name, a description, how it will be measured, and its weight in the evaluation. Let's see. The first goal we will use as an example is weekly productivity. We define it using the SMART methodology: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely, in its description. Maintain an average weekly productivity of 80% or above for the assigned panel management provider. The metric type will be percentage, which in our case is 80%, and the weight will be 33%. The weight can be 25%, 20%, or another value, but it is essential that the total sum of all goals equals 100%. In this case, we will set the weight at 33%. Here, the goal is now defined with a total weight of 33%. Next, we add a new goal. Daily call rate. We define daily call rate as follows. Maintain a daily call rate of 1.6 calls per scheduled patient. The metric type is percentage, set at 100%, and the weight will be 33%. The system keeps a running total of the weights. At this point, we have a total of 66%, meaning we need an additional 34% to reach 100%. Now we add a new goal. NPS score as an example. We define it as follows. Increase 4 overall points on the NPS score from April 2025 to December 2025. The date will always be December 31st, according to the performance management schedule. The metric type will be percentage, set at 100% with a weight of 34%. With all this information in place, we ensure that the total weight of all goals equals 100%. Now let's review how the goals appear in the goal summary. We select Goal Management and see that in the created goal group for the clinical agent position, there is 1 employee, 0 to 6, with 3 defined goals. Now we proceed to assign the position. We click here and select Assign Employee. We set the date to December 31st. And then choose either the employee or the position. Since this applies to a single person, we select the employee. Click the Assign Goal Group button. At this point, the process is complete. We now have a goal group containing 3 individual goals, an assigned employee. It is also possible to assign multiple employees to a specific position or designate a single employee by entering their employee code. This is the process for the leaders to create goal groups, set up performance goals, and assign them to their team members through Paycom.